This is a scope video of 3006 Stanton Road in Covington. Just standing out here by the yard. There's a neighbor's house. This is the house in question. Next door neighbor's house over here. Alright, so first thing we want to call out on this is the roof. It definitely needs a roof replacement. I don't know if you can see if I can zoom in here on it. You can see the missing shingles. You see the shingles that are buckled up on it. Definitely needs a roof replacement. All right. Alright, so next thing I'm going to call out on here is just to give it a little bit of curb appeal for not much money. I think we should paint these shutters. I think I got to do a lot for a little. The yard looks great. This grass is beautiful. So we need to do a pressure wash on the whole house. We'll just walk around the exterior here real quick. We need to paint all the exterior doors. As you can tell, it's missing a lot of paint. Getting to a stage where we'll start rotting if we don't paint it. I would replace this light. It's really rusty, and it's right here at the front door. And here again, you can see why we need pressure washing on this. It's got quite a bit of mildew built up on it. All right, so right here on the left side of the house, I'll just get rid of all these bushes right here. They're overwhelming. They're just taking over the side of the house right here. You can't even see or maintain the side of the home, so you can't even really get to this door right here and open it. So I have to remove all these bushes, flowers. Right here, these look kind of overgrown too, but once you get back here, they kind of offer a little bit of privacy. When you're on this deck, it's a little bit of privacy from the next door, so I'd probably leave that. Right there, you got plenty of room to walk through here, 8-10 feet once you remove these other bushes. So there again on the back here, pressure wash the whole house, paint the door, exterior door. There's lots of trash laying around here too, so got all the trash right here. Again, this grass is beautiful. Overall this is a sound house. So get back to this trash. We got a little pile of landscape debris right here. On this small shed, it looks kind of rough, but if we replace the doors on it, I think there's value to it. Let's replace the doors and just add like a 1x10 across the bottom, and that should get it shored up enough to get it through. People will appreciate this little bit of storage that this offers. That's a cheaper option than removing it. And then if you remove it, you also don't have the value. So back to the trash. All this is going to be trashed out basically in here. So here's more trash debris. Other side of this building, trash behind the building, trash right here. Kind of got trash in this fire pit. There's trash laying all around this building. Right here under the lean-to, around the back side of it. Satellite dish up there. Unfortunately, on this bigger building, we can't access it. It's got a lock on it, so I would go ahead and say that this thing's probably full of trash. This is about a 20 by 20 building right here, so that could definitely be a change order for a dumpster load, big dumpster load of trash. And again, you can see the roof back here. It's in bad shape. So we need to get this gutter elbow secured and splash blocks put on. I put that in the scope. I would remove all the weeds that are next to kind of next to the house here. The HVAC system seems to be fairly new here. It seems to be working good, so I turned it on just to see when I got in here, and it's already getting cool in there, and it's pretty hot out here today, so that's a good sign. I think the HVAC's fine. May want to do a standard small service on it, but other than that, I think it's good. All right, so we'll walk inside here. All right. And here we're just going to need to basically remove all the curtains and stuff from the walls, do some minor drywall repairs. We'll need to primer and paint this house, probably a standard rental color like a gray, agreeable gray color with white trim. I would recommend in here or possibly all the carpeted areas putting LVP in here. It's just durable and it can withstand tenants indefinitely. Basically, you never have to replace the floor, so that's what we've got on the scope. Just replace the carpeted areas with LVP. We're leaving this in the floor in the kitchen looks fine to me. It's good. So the countertops in here are weird blue with red trim. They're not damaged, but they're not a good color. And I don't think they're a good color for the masses, to appeal to the masses. So I did measure this. We may want to replace it. That is an option though. Another thing about the kitchen is it's got this big nice fridge in here. And that may be something that a tenant wants you to put this back in here if something happens. I don't know if it's a value to go ahead and get rid of this and put a more standard refrigerator in here. That's something else you guys want to think about with this. The stove is a double wall. It's got a double oven too. That may be the same thing, but it's fairly new. It's unfortunate to get rid of it, really. It doesn't look old at all. So the vent hood works good. I put on there to replace the sink. It was kind of dingy looking. There's a couple cracked windows in here in the house. We got one here. We got one in the master bedroom. Some of the bigger design type questions I want to talk to you guys about is this garage has been converted to a bedroom right here. This used to be a garage, so it's been converted to somewhat a bedroom. Which seems to be insulated. It's got HVAC running in here. It's getting cool, so all that seems good. But one thing in here, we don't have a closet in this room. And unfortunately, the laundry room is only accessible by this room. Now, what we could do to solve for that, here's your hookups right here. Dryer plug and a washer box. We could actually put that stuff in here. See, there's a room right here that looks like it was made for, looks like it should be for the laundry. So the washer and dryer could go here. We'd have to move the hookups. We'd also, unfortunately, this floor is ran up against, the cabinet was set there first, and then the floor ran in here afterwards. So once we remove that, then we got a transition problem right here from the kitchen to what would be the new laundry room. Which I don't think is a big deal. We'll probably put some nice looking vinyl in here or something, just cut it right here. I do think there's value to a tenant coming in and being able to access the laundry from here versus walking through somebody's bedroom to get to it. Not to mention, this isn't officially a bedroom. It doesn't have a closet. So really we could make this the closet we can move the laundry room over there and make this the closet for this bedroom. So it kind of solved for two problems. That's just a thought, but that's also an option. You can leave it like it is. Build a secondary closet in here, like in the corner. Leave this as is and leave it as is in there. But when you start building a closet, you probably could pay for moving this out, which I think is a big benefit. So just something to think about. And there's a lot of stuff like the sheetrock repair right here. We've got this in the bid to replace that. Just on a side note, you guys have a tankless water heater in here that seems to be working good. Yeah, this is that room. We talked about the laundry situation. Another big thing in here, kind of, sort of, is this bedroom. This was like an office. It don't have a closet in it either. And it's pretty small. It's probably 1.5 feet smaller than the bedroom that's adjacent to it right here. So what I would do with this is I would pop a closet in this corner that acts as the closet for the other smaller bedroom, because it won't take away from this bedroom that's 1.5 feet wider as much as it will if we put it inside this bedroom. Keep in mind, I'm calling out 2 things on the scope, small things I'm not really going over on the video, like the missing baseboard in this room. It has no base nowhere, but that's called out. I got to remove all these shelving brackets and put the CO2 detectors and smoke detectors in, remove this big old track light right here and just put a simple dome light in there. Like the hall closet, we don't have no shelving in here. We need to put at least 1 wire shelving in here for people to hang their coats, whatnot on. We'll move in here to the hall bath. In here, I just turned the switch on, no vent fan. So we gotta replace the vent fan. This toilet looks dated, really old, so we probably want to pop in one of the more water efficient toilets in here. Plus it probably won't give you an issue. This would definitely probably turn into an issue down the road if not. Pretty rusty looking towel holder and teepee holder. We're gonna replace those. We got some shower head we gotta replace here. Replace these faucets. Because the pop-up's not working. Replace the pop-up, might as well replace the faucet. You gotta finish the shoe mold in here. This video's getting kind of long, so I'm gonna try to move through pretty quick here. But overall, this is a sound house. I've been up in the attic and looked at it. It's in good condition. And the stuff that they did do to this house, they seem to have done right. So, like the garage addition. Basically everything else, other than this master bathroom's got a little bit of weirdness going on in here. It's got some bead board in here that you can see that's not been secured. They just basically took this wall and added bead board to it. So we need to take this right here and secure it. We need to trim out around the window, trim out around the door, finish the baseboard. We can just use this mirror, reuse this existing mirror right here. We'll just reuse the same one. Remove these shelves, they're kind of cluttered in here. This is a small bath. Replace the shower head, of course. Big old hole in the ceiling here. Probably a 4x4 repair. It's probably due to this roof. You can tell it's been leaking. So that needs to be replaced. Insulation added back in. Okay. Master bedroom. I think we got a cracked window. Yeah, cracked window right there. We got to replace. Basically the standard stuff. Remove the hardware. Prime the walls. Probably just clean this fan up. We got to replace the whole door slab right here. The door slab's missing. And that pretty much will conclude this.